Hey guys, I'm so excited today because I am doing my first YouTube collaboration with Keri from VeriKeri YouTube channel. And also with Denise with Be My Guest with Denise. Now, Keri with VeriKeri, she is hosting a series on her YouTube channel called Where Do You Store These Items? So now, in each one of our video channels, we're going to be showing you different ways in which we store some of our entertainment pieces. So don't forget to go over and check out VeriKeri's YouTube channel, and I'll list her YouTube link below, and also with Denise with Be My Guest with Denise YouTube channel, and see how they tackle the issue on where do you store your entertainment pieces. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss out. Behind these doors is my entertainment armoire, and before I begin the tour of this armoire, let me give you a little bit of history behind this armoire. This armoire was once in my family room when I had my home in the old world traditional design style. So now that I have transitioned over to a modern, more transitional style, I didn't need this armoire in that space anymore, but I paid quite a bit of money for it, and I didn't want to just trash it or donate it. So I was like, what can I actually do with this armoire? Well, I skimmed through Pinterest and I saw how a lot of people were upcycling or recycling their old armoires, and I was like, you know what? I always have a lot of my clients, or a lot of people are always asking, where do you store certain things? And then a light bulb moment happened. I was saying to myself, you know what? I actually need a space to store all of my entertaining items. And then I said, this armoire will make the perfect entertainment armoire. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin the tour. Okay guys, this is my entertainment armoire, and I am so excited about this. This is where I come to get prepped and plan out any event, any party, or any social gathering that I am hosting at my home. I'm just giving you guys a quick view of this entertainment armoire before I begin the tour and give you a little bit more information. So there's actually 4 parts. There's a middle section, there's a top section, there's a bottom section, there's a door section. So we're going to start off with the middle portion first. Now I want to talk about my bar area. And I love this area. I added in that whimsical animal print paper on the back just to bring some class and sophistication to the space. And this is where I keep all my bar essentials and my bar accoutrements. I keep all the glassware, and the apothecary jars I keep here because sometimes I set these out with a bar, fill them with mints or candies or something like that for people to be able to munch on. And I keep it in this silver tray. I pull the whole thing out and set it up when I'm hosting an event at my home. I always keep a box of candles on hand as well. And then over here, this is a great find. I found this at Big Lots, and it's a wine selection guide. So it lists all the different type of wines. It also gives tips on wine storage, where to purchase wines, and just everything you need to know about wines. And this is perfect, so I keep that right there. And so this is the bar area of my entertainment armoire. I'm going to let you get a good look at this. Okay, so now let's head up to the middle portion of this entertainment armoire. These boxes I picked up from IKEA. IKEA is a great store to purchase things for organization, and their prices are so phenomenal. And these 2 boxes, I think there were 2 for $5.99. And these 2 boxes over here, the medium size, these were 2 for $4.99. So you can't go wrong because they come nicely decorated like this. And the only thing you have to do is just write the name of what you want on the outside, and you have your perfect storage containers. Now in this particular container up here is where I keep all my place cards, my menu tags, and everything needed for setting up the table. In this next box is where I keep my tablecloths. I only use white tablecloths because they're so elegant and they don't compete with any other color that you may want to introduce onto your table. Over here, I have my books that I have my go-to reference. I have a couple of the Dummy series, Organizing for Dummies, Entertaining for Dummies. These two books are pretty good too. 21st Century Etiquette, which I think every woman should have on her bookcase. And then this is a great book too, What to Say and How to Say It. Because a lot of people really don't know how to conversate when they're at parties or events or social gatherings. And this box over here is where I keep all my linen napkins. I only use white linen napkins, and I normally use these for very formal events. And then I also have in this box just some regular napkins, bar napkins, or the napkins that you can use and discard. And then I have my little friend, my gold friend up there. I thought he'll look cute on the box. So now this is the middle portion of my entertainment armoire. Now let's head up to the third level. I got these magazine holders from IKEA. I think you get like 4 or 5 of them for $1.99. Like I said, IKEA is a great place to shop for organization. And if you notice, I have them labeled by the season, spring, summer. Then over here, I have Thanksgiving, fall, and Christmas. And what I put inside of these are decorating magazines. This is a wholesale company I do business with. And inside these magazines are great tips on decorating for these seasons, as well as items that you can purchase to decorate for the season. So I just neatly keep them stored in there as a reference guide. Over here are treat bags. I always like to send my guest home with treat bags. Normally I fill them with candies or cookies or whatever the theme is. I'll send them home with a great treat bag. And up here is where I keep my genuine crystal stemware. I do not like to mix these with my regular stemware because I do not want them to get broken and have my family members use them for everyday usage. So I just keep them neatly stored here. And I got the wine holder rack from Bed Bath & Beyond. It was on sale for $7.99. That was a great buy for that wine glass holder. So this is the third level of my entertainment armoire. So now let's head over to the doors. So on this first door is where I keep all my chargers. I have the gold chargers down there, and then I also have the silver chargers, and I have them in these file folders that normally hang up on the wall. You know, they're normally black, but I spray painted them silver so that way it'll blend in nicely with the rest of the entertainment armoire. Now these chargers won't always be in these containers depending on the event that I'm hosting or the holiday season that I'm getting prepared for. So if it's for Christmas, you'll probably see some Christmas chargers in there. If it's for Thanksgiving fall, you'll see some chargers with the Thanksgiving fall decor. And so now let's head over to the next door. Now on this door right here is where I keep my clipboard with my things to do list. I normally write down everything that needs to be done to get prepared for a party or an event. And so that way, if my husband or my assistant or my mom needs to help out, they can just come get this clipboard and see what needs to be done. Then right down here, you always need a calendar. And then right down here in this next file container is where I keep some additional information that helps with party planning. These folders I picked up from Target. They're from the Nate Burkus office line. I love everything about Nate Burkus because his decorative accessories are always so elegant and sophisticated looking. So I keep things on toasting tips. I think a lot of people should know how to properly toast. And so I keep this information in these little clear containers so they won't get all messed up or destroyed as we use them. And then I also have one for bar servings, and in this it just tells you how much and of how much and of what, and it just tells you how many people you're going to be hosting and the different amounts that you're going to need of those particular items. And then of course I have cake servings. I always try to keep a cake on hand and serve it at a party. And in here, just list the different sizes of cakes and how many people or how many servings on the cakes it will serve for people. So this is what I normally keep on the doors of my entertainment armoire. And I'm going to pan back through and give you another glimpse of everything of the entertainment armoire before we get ready to go and talk about the next section of my entertainment armoire. Now this is the middle section of the armoire. This is normally where your TV or your DVR or all the other stereo components will go. And if you notice how I use them, I just store all my additional serving platters in here and the additional blue mason jars. Now, these little plates I picked up from Neiman Marcus, and they're actually cute. I want to show them to you, trying to keep the camera still. I'm not going to show you what they look like because I want to wow you when I do my Christmas video, but this is where I keep all the extra plates and serving platters that I use for entertaining. And this, like I said, this is in the middle portion of my entertainment armoire. Now let's just head down to the last lower portion of the entertainment armoire. Okay guys, this is the bottom half of the entertainment armoire. On this side is where I keep all of my glass entertaining pieces. If you notice, you remember that 3-tier glass stand that I made, so don't forget to check out the video if you want to learn how to make one of those. It was so simple, and because I picked up all the items from the Goodwill store for under $5, and then also I have some glass vases where I sometimes put artificial or real flowers. Then back there is another container that I can store wine in, and then I also have a drink dispenser that's back there. Now coming along to this side is where I keep all of my decorative trays, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen some of these trays before in some of my previous videos. So anytime I pick up a decorative tray, this is where I will store it. And then those 2 clear trays I picked up from IKEA, and I actually have a DIY project in store for those trays. So now this is the bottom half of my entertainment armoire. So I'm just going to zoom through here, let you guys get a quick look at how I store some of the entertaining pieces in this entertainment armoire.